Okay, we'll carry in mind or toss a fair coin alternately. Now, that word alternately is telling me I'm going to end up with a sequence here, a geometric sequence, where I end up with a common ratio between the terms, okay, and which will end up being an infinite geometric series. Okay, so carry in mind, toss a fair coin, Kerry's going first. And the winner is the one who obtains the first head. So the probability of a head is a half, probability of not a head is also a half. Now then, Kerry's going first, and probably the Mair wins. So what we want then, Kerry doesn't win, Mair does. Kerry not to win, she doesn't throw a head, so it's a half, times, and Mair to win, she throws a head, which is a half. So half times a half is a quarter. So that's probably the Mair wins on her first throw. Secondly, for Mair to win on a second toss, that means that Kerry doesn't toss a head, Mair doesn't toss a head, Kerry doesn't toss a head, Mair does toss a head. So for Kerry not to toss a head, that's probably a half. Mair not to toss a head is a half. Kerry not to toss a head is a half. And then for Mair to toss a head is a half. So that's 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is 1 over 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 16. And third part, we want that Mair is going to be the winner. So for Mair to win on the first toss, this is what we had. For Mair to win on the second toss, this is what we had. Okay, and if you look at the pattern there, it's not Kerry Mair for the first term. There's not Kerry Mair, not Kerry, not Mair is what I multiplied it by. If we just write down what the third term would be, for Mair to win on the third go, so on the first throw, Kerry doesn't throw a head, Mair doesn't. Second toss, Kerry doesn't, Mair doesn't. And then for the third one, Kerry's third go, she doesn't. On Mair's third go, she does. So again, we see that's there on the final two terms, and then that's the same there, and that is the same there. So it's a half times 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 a half. And if I multiply those out, that gives me 1 over 64. So Mair on the first go is a quarter, on the second is a 16th, on the third is 1 over 64. So we'll say this is a geometric series. First term A is a quarter, and the common ratio is this part here. Okay, there's the first term. There's your common ratio. I see on the third term is AR squared, ratio times the ratio. So the ratio is a half times half, which is also a quarter. So the sum, for it to win, this could go on forever, indefinitely. So we use the sum to infinity formula, A over 1 minus R. A is a quarter over 1 minus a quarter. It's a quarter over 3 quarters, and that'll cancel down to a third. Okay, and we get that sort of question when I see that word alternately.